First of all, thank you to everyone who clicked on my short video with the same title. They lie to you when it comes to money. I have to admit the response was far greater than I had anticipated, and it absolutely warmed my heart. But in all honesty, it also saddened me, because it proved the point. The reason I made the video is because I absolutely felt so many people would love to have financial success in their life, even if it's only a little bit, but they just don't know how to go about it. And following the advice that the money gurus tell you to follow, while it's well intended, for many of us just doesn't work. Having a budget every month, live within your means, work more hours, find a side hustle, cut expenses, whatever it is they tell us. Like I said, for most of us, while we're well intended, it just doesn't work. And there's a reason for it, because that's how life is. It's just as simple. And I know that better than anyone, because I've been in that position. With me, it began in 1978. I was 23 years old. I was working 10-hour days, 6 days a week, getting paid $3.25 an hour. No matter how I tried, no matter what I tried to do, no matter how I tried to follow the financial experts' advice, there was no way I could save money. There was no way I could create an emergency fund. I had no money to invest. I was always flat broke, no matter what. And so it was mere chance that one day I went shopping at the grocery store, and I gave the lady a $10 bill, and she gave me some change back, $6.42 if I remember correctly. I stuffed it in my pocket without thinking anything more about it. Later that day, before going to bed, I emptied my pocket, something I'd done as a little boy, taking the loose change out of my pocket, throw it in a jar, and that would be the end of that. And that little habit had literally been ingrained in me. Like I said, I've been doing this as a little kid. So I took all the loose change I had in my pocket, and in between was a crumbled up $5 and $1 bill that I actually had completely forgotten about. It was the change that the cashier from the grocery store had given back to me. As I unfold the $5 bill and the $1 bill, I straighten them out. I got a thought that today I call my absolute miracle thought. Because that thought not only allowed me to develop a very simple financial success system, but more importantly, it changed my life. It literally did. And in this video, I'm going to share with you not only exactly the 3 steps involved in putting the system in place, but I'm going to give you exactly what you need to do. I'm going to give you how I saved money despite I was always flat broke and without turning my life upside down. I'm going to give you the specific index fund that I am using, that I invest in. It's only one. I don't own multiple different stocks, individual stocks. I have one index fund. And I'm going to show you how I also build an emergency fund. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how I did all of this at the exact same time. I saved money, built an emergency fund, and invested all at the same time. And I did that with a very simple system that I implemented the very next day when I had that thought. And that system was that from then on, I would only buy things with cash. I would leave my credit card at home, and everything I needed, I would purchase with cash only. Every change that I got back under $10, meaning loose coins, $5 bills, $1 bills, I could not spend, no matter what. The purpose for the loose change, the $5 bills and the $1 bills, were only one purpose: to save. And that's exactly how I started the next day. I left my credit card at home. I went about. I went to some market somewhere and I bought something. I gave a $10 bill. I got some change back. I put it in my pocket. Then I went and had an ice cream and I gave another $10 bill. Remember, all $5 bills and loose change cannot be spent. That's what makes the system work. So I gave another $10 bill for my ice cream. I got change back from that and I put that in my pocket. And I did this consistently for 1 month. And lo and behold, at the end of 1 month, I had a staggering revelation. I literally had saved up $282.16 buying everything with cash and holding on to all the change under $10. I was not only overjoyed, I was in tears from utter elation. Because at that very moment, I knew I had the stepping stone to a much better financial future. I went to the bank. I opened up a savings account. I deposited the entire $282.16 in that savings account. That became my emergency fund. In 1978, savings accounts were paying anywhere from 5 to 7% interest, which was more than good enough for me. And I put my money there that I saved, holding on to my loose change and my $5 and $1 bills, and I didn't touch it. And after just 6 months, I had over $1,900 in my savings account. And I was absolutely on cloud 9. What's more, I was able to achieve that without having to do anything different in my life. I did not have to throw my entire life upside down. I literally continued living the way I'd been living. I continued doing what I've been doing. I only made 2 changes. One, everything I bought with cash. No more credit card, except I had a real emergency. Then I would use my credit card. But otherwise, only cash. And the second thing I did was all the change under $10 went only to savings and became my emergency fund. So after 6 months, I had over $1,900 sitting in my account. And I went to the bank and I asked the banker, look, I have a little bit of money in the bank. It's not a lot. I would like to start investing. I got no clue how to invest. I have no clue what account to open, what firm to pick, nothing. What do you recommend a total novice like me invests in? And he told me the S&P 500 General Index Fund. And that's what I did. I took money from my savings account, not all of it, because I left the buffer for my emergency fund. And I went to Fidelity. I opened up a brokerage account and I put money in the S&P 500. And every month I repeated this process religiously. Step 1, I held on to all my change below $10. Step 2, 80% of whatever amount I saved the month prior, I would invest in my S&P 500 with Fidelity. The 20% that remained stayed in my savings account for my emergency fund. And that's how I got started. And that's the exact same system I use today. I made one change. Well, I made a few changes, but I made one major change. I also now hold on to all of my $10 bills. So the smallest denomination of money that I actually give out, physical cash money, is $20 bills. And everything I get back below that, I save. That has allowed me to save even more money a heck of a lot faster. It has allowed me to build my emergency fund a heck of a lot faster. And it has allowed me to add quite a bit more money to my investment fund, making it literally explode. Now, I told you that I will give you all the steps in detail, exactly how you implement this. My gift to you for being loyal to me, to come here and watch the content that I share with you, which is really my personal life experience. Not something I found in a book, not something some guru told me somewhere, totally on my own. All you have to do is go to my website, lifebeatintome.com, fill in the small email form that's there. It's only your email address and your name. I don't want any other information from you. There is no credit card needed. You don't need to sign up for a subscription. You don't become a member that charge you every month whatever dollars. Nothing. Totally free. You can, the moment you put in your email address, you click on the button, the PDF, the ebook, will be forwarded directly to your inbox. And I give in absolute detail how I do this. And in that booklet, I also mention exactly the index fund that I am using today, that allows me to have 17 to sometimes even 20% annual return on my investment. It's listed in that booklet. Go get your copy. Again, no strings attached. Just grateful that you're here. Even more grateful that I'm able to help you. Anyway, this is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.